everyone, this is Afra speaking, and today we're gonna have a secret conversation about Haikyu, Inarizaki versus Karasuno. As you guys might already know, that because of the current world situation, unfortunately, a lot of manga and anime releases has been postponed and delayed, and it does affect Haikyuu season 4 as well, which was scheduled to have their second cour in July. But this is a perfect opportunity for me, at least, to kind of reminisce the whole Inarizaki versus Karasuno arc through the manga and listed my top anticipated scenes from Karasuno versus Inarizaki. And I have to tell you that I have a lot. I have a lot of things that I really anticipated to get it animated from the manga. And if the thumbnail wasn't enough, there's gonna be a major spoiler for the whole second cour of Haikyuu. If you are fine with getting spoiled, then stay with me. And I have to tell you that I have a lot, like literally a lot. You can see. Can you see? Can you see? Like that much. Okay. So this is not in a order from the least to my most anticipated. This is just the whole. It's not structural. It's just whatever I wanted to see in the next cour. So first, let's start with Kagehina's first ever got quick. We have seen a lot of Kageyama and Hinata's got quick pretty often, but in the nationals, there are a lot of people, or maybe a certain of people who haven't seen their got like quick. Hoshiumi and then Hirugami, all of the Inarizaki team, and then Sakusa, also Komori. But there's certain person that I really wanted to see him animated, which is Hoshiumi. I don't know why everyone was just caught off guard with that certain quick, but Hoshiumi's response to that quick was really memorable for me. He was like, huh? Since we know that the voice actor of Hoshiumi is Hane Natsuki, and he is the voice actor of Kamado Tanjiro from Kimetsu no Yaiba as well. And it's already been a meme that Tanjiro now is playing volleyball, and I really wanted to hear and see him animated in that specific panel. I just want to meme him, like, who doesn't? And then the next we have the battle of the cheering squad. Like, I don't know if you guys watch my latest reaction of Haikyuu, the last cour, the last episode. I really wanted to see the cheering squad of Inarizaki because they were really badass. I would say they have their own cour, but Karasuno also have their own cheer squad, which was led by the Saiko Nesan and with her Japanese taiko team. And I really wanted to see the dynamic, especially the music direction of the cheering squad. Like, we know that in the manga, the Inarizaki's cheer squad, they kind of mess with the rhythm of the surfer from the opposite team, but when it comes to their own team, they're like complete silent, or at least giving the certain rhythm that in favor to their own surfer. So the appearance of Saiko Nesan's taiko cheering team is gonna be really interesting. So the next one will be Suki blocking Mia's godlike quick. As you already know that in the series later on, both the Mia twins, Atsumu and Osamu, they kind of copied the Kagehina's godlike quick, and it was really really surprising for me as well. Like when I first reading it, I was like, dang, these guys are incredibly good. And because of that, Suki trying his best to block the quick, because just like Ukai said, that everyone who already witnessed the quick all the time, they really wanted to at least block it perfectly, and Suki is one of those people that wanted to block quick like that. I think it's gonna be really satisfying for Suki to totally block the quick, and I would love to see his expression when he blocked those quick. I really want to see that. The next one, it's gotta be Super Server versus Super Receiver. This is gonna be a long story. Nishinoya is a really great libero. Everyone acknowledged his ability as a super libero, even Yaku from Nekoma said so. But there's one weakness that Nishinoya really struggle, which is the overhand receive. They usually use the overhand receive to receive the jump floater serve, and he's not really good at it. That's why I said this is the battle of super server versus super receiver, because in this match, Atsumu is this super server with the twin style serve, and then Nishinoya as the super libero, which is the super receiver. And Atsumu kinda get the gets that Nishinoya is not good at receiving jump floater, so he constantly hitting those serves to Nishinoya. It's kinda, the whole match kinda reminisce of the time where Nishinoya and Kinoshita practice together. And I don't know, it's kinda warms my heart that finally Kinoshita have his own moment, even though his own moment it wasn't his only moment, but he kind of shared those moments along with Nishinoya. And if it wasn't for both of them constantly practicing together, it will be hard for Nishinoya to receive all those nasty jump floater serve from Atsumu. And then there's this certain moment where Nishinoya perfectly received the jump floater serve from Atsumu, and he kind of gave this proud look to Kinoshita, and also Kinoshita as well. They kind of just vibing with each other, and it really warms my heart. I don't know why. It just, please give Karasuno second year a lot more love. They deserve better, all of them. Enough of that. And then the next one is Yamaguchi's reset point. Yeah, remember in the last season, in the last cour, where Shimada-san told Yamaguchi to have his own reset point, and Yamaguchi kind of set the exit sign, the exit sign from the court to be his reset point. And in this Inarizaki match, that reset point was blocked by the banner, the flag of the other team. So at some point he kind of felt panicked a little bit because of that. But Shimada-san noticed that the reset point was blocked, since Shimada-san kind of remember that when they first trained back in Miyagi, they used Shimada Mart's plastic bag as their reset point, and for some reason he happened to have those plastic bag with him at that moment. So he took an iPad from his friend, and then he ran across the court, and he proudly present his new reset point for Yamaguchi, and it works pretty effective for him at that moment. And I really love those kind of student-teacher relationship between both Shimada and Yamaguchi. And oh yeah, also when Shimada-san was presenting his new reset point, he looked so damn proud of Yamaguchi, and that's it. That scene was just really wholesome. Okay, so the next one, it's Kita Shinsuke. This not necessarily a specific scene of him, but everything that includes the appearance of the holy Kita Shinsuke, the captain of Inarizaki High School. I really want to see him animated because he is one of my favorite character from Inarizaki, which kinda true because I kinda love Atsumu, Osamu, Aran, and also Suna and everyone else. But yeah, you know what I mean. But really though, I love him so much because he does everything on the court perfectly, just like he does it when he was at the practice. He's a really great captain that cares so much about his teammates, and rather than speaking, his actions speaks louder than words. I would say it like that, because when a certain moment where Atsumu kinda sick, I think he got a fever or something, and he was really determined to keep up with the practice. But Kita-san said, "No, you need to go home and rest. Don't try to fight the fever, or else you just have to rest your body first." At first, Atsumu was kind of taken aback because of that statement, and he was like kind of pissed actually. Anyway, he gave in and he went straight to the club room, and then there's this bag full of food and then hot tea, and then with a note that said basically eat a proper meal and then sleep, Kita. And then Atsumu just cried because of that. Like, can you imagine Atsumu, the Miya Atsumu, cried because of their captain kindness? That's gonna be really interesting to watch. And then when Kita-san received his very first team jersey, and he cried because of that. Like, how can you not love this man? He's really the perfect embodiment of the perfect man. Like, I just love Kita-san so much. When Kita-san cried because of that, he kind of reminisced the time where he practiced diligently every single day, and he even became a team captain because of that. And I think that was really beautiful. And he freaking went to the nationals. Can you imagine that? I think that I really kind of vibes with Kita-san's point of view of life, because every single thing that he did every single day would eventually lead him into someone that he is right now. And that was really an amazing message from Kita-san, and I just love him so much. So the next one would be Mia's backstory. Both of them, the twins, the Miya, Atsumu, and Osamu. Where should I begin talking about those walking meme twins? Okay. We could really learn how the twins' minds kind of work, because when they were fighting, but they kind of reconcile real fast since they're twins, and I really like those type of brothership moment from both of them. But the real reason that I wanted to see the backstory for both Miya was because when they were fighting, there was this specific panel of the other team, the other member kind of watch both of them fighting, and then Suna, he just pulled out his phone and started, I don't know, either taking pictures or taking videos of both of them fighting, and that was really hilarious. And I really hope they're gonna animate those specific panel, because I kind of want to meme that. I really love that specific panels. And speaking of how the twins' mind kind of work, we can move on to my next anticipated scenes, which is Mia's God Quick Combo, the twins' God Quick Combo. And in these specific scenes, we can see the true strength of Mia Atsumu as a setter, and then how he easily adapt to the environment, and they manage to copy the Kagehina's God Quick Combo for the first time in a match, in a national match, and that's really amazing in my opinion. I was really surprised when I see it for the first time. Like, how could he do that? Like, this man is really scary. I'm really terrified of him. And then, when asked, Atsumu simply answered that he wanted to copy the flashy move because it was so dang cool. Like, I really can't with this guy. Like, how could you copy something as incredible as that on the very first try in a national match just by looking at the original? How could you do that? And adding to those, how Atsumu is great as a setter, we kind of have to see Osamu strength as well, because they managed to have those God Quick combo in inverse. Like, instead of Atsumu setting the ball, this time it was Osamu that's setting the ball, which I was totally at awe, because wow, I'm really amazed how skillful they are, how amazing they are, how genius they are, and how could they do that? And speaking of genius, we really have to talk about Atsumu's incredible superset. There's this a certain play where the ball was in an awkward position. It was really low that most people would receive it or set it with underhand receive. But because Atsumu is a setter, he crouched down and set the ball like this. Like, at first I didn't really quite understand why it was really incredible for Atsumu to pull off those moves like that, but when I saw the panel of Ukai clapping his hand for the other team, because you gotta give credit when it's due, and that's exactly what Ukai did for Atsumu, because that was freaking awesome. That was really cool. And when Suna asked Atsumu why he insists to set the ball instead of passing it with the underhand receive, and he laughed. The king himself laughed, and then he simply said that the setter's job is to set, and with underhand pass you're not setting the ball, you use two hands, but when you're setting you use 10 fingers. And I really love how he's really passionate, and he really value all of his hitters, and he really value himself as a setter. And what a king. Stan Miyatsumu, and he's a walking meme. Please, God, I love him so much. Speaking of an incredible play, we also have a certain incredible play from Karasuno, which is Tanaka's incredible straight shot. Almost at the end of the game, he managed to perform a really great miraculous super play, which was the insanely straight shot. It was really straight and really greatly placed that it almost painted the line of the court, and it was really really cool. Like, dang, Tanaka, you finally did it. And I was screaming when I saw that panel, and I screamed even more when I saw Saiko-san was crying because of that. Like, that specific moment worth 1,000 times better of because if we think about it, he managed to escape from his negative thoughts throughout the match, and he managed to perform a really great play. And lastly, we haven't really talked about Kageyama or Hinata aside from the godlike quake, but there's this not really a miraculous moment, but it was a moment that is a fruit from a constant hardworking every single day from Hinata. It was the nice receive. Remember the journey when Hinata trying to learn how to perfectly receive a spike since the beginning of the season 4. And what made it so emotional, remember that there's this one Olympic coach from the youth camp for Kageyama. He made these long inner thoughts about miraculous play essentially wasn't a miraculous at all. That one miraculous play is essentially one from 100, maybe 1,000 of hard work beforehand. That's why people saw it as miraculous, but essentially it's not. It was all hard work. And Kageyama really said that. He said nice receive to Hinata, even though Hinata doesn't really hear that at the moment. He really said that nice receive. I'm really proud of both of them, both Hinata and Kageyama. They really grown so much throughout the series, and at this specific moment when Kageyama said nice receive to Hinata, it also at this point kind of marks the day Hinata slowly step out of his comfort zone and realizes his potential, that he could be anything he wants through hard work. And goddamn, I love this anime so much. And yeah, so that marks my top anticipated scenes from Haikyu Karasuno versus Inarizaki High School. I really need to say this honorable mention because it wasn't really related to the match. The match between Nekoma versus Sarukawa. Don't know if they're gonna place it in this core or they're gonna make OVA out of it. I'm not sure. I'm just really curious how the director's gonna turn that match. And then also an honorable mention, which is the commentary of other teams back in Miyagi. It just mainly because I miss Seijo so much. I really wanted to see another Kunimi, Kimdaichi, and Yahaba. Oh my god, I miss Yahaba so much. Yeah, I just want to see them. And then there's this specific panel of Oikawa. Oh my god, I love Oikawa so much, and I really miss him. I totally miss him. I really miss him a lot, and I wanted to see him animated again. And we have that in the manga, but we are not sure if we're gonna have those in the anime as well. So please make my wish come true. Yeah, so that was my top anticipated scenes from Haikyu Karasuno versus Inarizaki national match, and I really can't wait to watch them animated. I'm totally excited for that. And yeah, I wanted to know, how do you guys think about the match of Inarizaki versus Karasuno? Did you guys like it, or did you guys agree with my top anticipated scenes, or do you guys have another scenes that you really wanted to see them animated? What really excites you throughout this whole match? Really, I really wanted to know. Let's discuss it with me. I'm totally fine. I'm open to all kind of discussion from this match specifically, and yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching my whole random rant about Karasuno versus Inarizaki, because this match is really my favorite match, I think, from all time. Yeah, for now, because if you're a manga reader right now, you know what's happening right now in the manga. So this one is my favorite so far, and I really wanted to see all the gloriness animated. Yeah, let me know what you guys really think about this match, and thank you so much for coming. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and please leave a lot of comments. I will read them all, and I will discuss it with you guys all along, and we'll see you in the next cour of Haikyuu. Bye!